peace. And thank you for clicking on the link and for joining me in the next step on this journey. The divine in me honors the divine in you that honors the divine in me. And I am honored that you would allow me to be a part of this moment in time on your spiritual awakening. Okay, so in this quick video, I'm going to explain to you what you will learn, what your soul will gain, and what your spirit will develop should you embark on this 8-week online course of the Soul Detox Bootcamp. So let's get started. Okay, we were going to launch online on Thursday, January 31st in a public event on Facebook, and then we're going to go privately in the room. And for those who've been there know what I mean. It's a sanctified, consecrated, set-aside space called In the Room, where we will go, and it's private. We're going to start meeting in there for our webinars and classes that are 1 hour every Tuesday, which is going to be a serious commitment that you'll need to make to yourself. And if you're not able to make it for reasons I understand, because of the Matrix and Prison Planet and all the different roles you have, then you'll need to make sure that you watch those live events as soon as you get home or within 24 hours to get those soul activations that take place in the room. So we'll be meeting in the room every Tuesday night after our orientation on February 2nd. We'll be meeting every Tuesday at 9:11 Eastern, 8:11 Central for 1 hour in the room on February the 5th, February the 12th, February the 19th, February the 26th, and then again on March the 5th, March the 12th, March the 19th, March the 26th. And for those of you who understand numbers and synchronicity, I know, wowzer, we're in for a treat. Okay, so for all those souls who are contracted to be a part of this experience and whose spirit is calling you to this next level of development, I'm going to be teaching this class in 5 modules. So I'm going to briefly explain what's going to be covered in each module so that you'll be able to discern if this is the right material for your soul journey and your place in your awakening right now. Okay, perfect. All right, so module number 1 is going to start with mind training. That begins on February the 5th. We're going to do the 5 levels of truth starting off, which is truth to me about me, truth to me about you, truth to you about me, truth to you about you, truth to everybody about everything, which is the beginning of authenticity. We're going to talk about that. Then we're going to talk about the steps to mental processing, sifting and sorting your thoughts, summoning your thoughts, saturating your thoughts, manifesting your thoughts. And then we're going to go into the 5 levels of consciousness, moving from victim consciousness to manifestor consciousness, to channel consciousness, to Christ consciousness. We're going to discuss that in the first module, and that's going to end with a 5-day guided digital detox. That's your TV, that's your internet, that's your phone, and that's your media purging itself from your being during that time when we do our mind training. Okay, then module 2, we're going to move into our emotions. That starts on February 19th, and that's going to be the external steps to emotional processing, the internal steps, which are very important, which is investigate, emote, evaluate, express, understanding what that means so we can stay clear in our energy, emotional guidance scale and how to move up and down it, and how when you're around low vibrational beings to bring your vibration up very quickly if you move up and down the scale. Okay, and then we're going to do our emotional inventory assignment, which is going to be very amazing because you're going to get that at the beginning, and we're going to do a group activity where that's going to kind of be soul work 101 is what I call it. Okay, and so after that, we're going to go into module 3, and that's our body detoxification. That starts on March the 5th, and that's when we're going to go into the inflammation foods that cause chronic pain. And this is really big for me because I've lost a lot of my family members to preventative disease, including diabetes and high blood pressure and stroke, heart attack, and other issues in your third dimensional being that are caused by eating habits and high heavy metal toxicity. Don't get me started because I'll go on a whole tangent with that. And we're not in class right now. I'm just going over it. Okay, so anyway, we're going to go over those foods. And then we're going to go over the power foods that help you detoxify your body. How ginger and turmeric have changed my life. How chlorella can completely purge you of a lot of toxins that can cause disease all the way up to cancer. And how we can go through a complete and total purge of heavy metals just by getting certain foods out of our diet. And I can tell you right now, if you've got gout, it's probably because you're eating too much salt and meat. I can can tell you right now, if you've got arthritis, it's probably too much sugar. If you've got fibromyalgia, like I used to struggle with, it's because there's too much sugar, not enough hydration, and a lot of chakra blockages. Yeah. Okay? But we're going to go through it. We're going to go over it, and we're going to discuss it, and we're going to live it, and we're going to embody it, and we're going to become it. And in that third module, we're going to go through healing water methods, because water has a spirituality that can cleanse us, that can heal us. Salt baths will cleanse your energy like never before. They can do a work on your muscles if you're dealing with autoimmune disease or muscle tension. There's a lot of things we can do with water in terms of daily ritual that can really help us heal. And we're going to go over those. And then we're going to end with a 21-day body detox and an anti-inflammatory cleanse. And your third dimensional earth suit, your meat suit, the body you chose to exist in while you're down here is going to say, yes, hallelujah, I'm brand new. And we're going to start reverse aging, because I've already begun, dear hearts. I've already begun. And so many have taught me, and many more around me are doing it. And you are too, when we go on this soul detox journey. Okay? And after that third module, we're going to go into module 4, which is our soul evacuation module. And that starts on March the 12th. And that's when we're going to check our chakras. It's like Chakra 101, where you're going to learn each chakra, what it means, what it does, and why you should know about it. We're going to do a little cleansing right before we end here. I'm going to show you my board. You need to understand the energetic centers of your body so that you can begin to be in alignment with the energy of the planet, the earth, the galaxy, source energy, which is the creator of God Almighty, who created you and the entire universe, if you really want to heal and enjoy this ascension and awakening. Okay, that's what I'm learning, and I'm enriching myself every day through classes at Sparks of Divine Light Healing, Awakening to Ascension, and all the other groups and all of the other means and all of the other methods in my own personal life, so that I can continue to enjoy living multidimensionally in my everyday life. Because I'm sure you've noticed, you've got to begin to implement spiritual practice to survive. That's what we're here for, and I'm excited. Okay, so after we go through your chakra system, we're going to go through the blockages, the boundaries, and the bounce back, which are basically vibrational techniques to help you survive and continue to ascend and allow your mood to elevate and allow your heart to stay clean as you do so. And we're going to end with an activity to heal your mother wound so that you can get your karmic blueprint and just heal your thought patterns and start to be in the now, stay in the present, go forward, move with the momentum, and stay clear of those negative family patterns. Okay? That's very important, and it's a beautiful process. I'm excited to share it with you. And then we're going to end that module with a forgiveness diet activity that we're all going to share together, live in the room, and a week-long purge assignment. Yay! I already feel clearer, don't you? Okay, so then we're going to end this amazing 8-week experience with Module 5, which is our spiritual development and guidance section, which starts on March the 26th, where we're going to develop our spiritual identity from 3D, 4D, 5D. Then we're going to go into developing a personal spiritual practice where you choose your daily practice, whether it's prayer, meditation, yoga, music, a combination of all, which is what I do, and begin to set up your understanding of what your spirit and soul needs to survive and thrive in this third dimensional world as we're ascending. And then we're going to begin to go into discerning benevolence between, discerning benevolence. And what that means is, if you understand that you're a spiritual being, and everyone is a spiritual being that has a soul that's in a casing, and some people are not souls, they're like robotoids or biobots or other droid beings. Spirituality is based on benevolence and malevolence. And in the last part of this detox program, we're going to begin to understand through our spiritual discernment and sensitivity what is a benevolent being and what is a malevolent being. What is benevolence and what is malevolence as we move forward. And that's going to be a beautiful unfolding to allow you to go to the last part of this, which is going to move into setting up and creating your spiritual sanctuary, which is your home, that exudes a positivity and a high vibration and a divine frequency that allows you and everyone who enters your home to feel it, understand it, acquiesce to it, or be gone from it. And I love it. All right, and then we're going to end with a beautiful ceremony live online together on 4419, and I'm excited. So, the purpose of the True Healing University is to equip divine feminine beings with the spiritual practice and the simple understanding as to how to implement who they are multidimensionally in their everyday life while they heal on their spiritual awakening and ascension journey. And it's basically multidimensional living for multidimensional beings. And if this is you, you already know, because as I've explained this, your soul has said, yes, this is me. So if so, I just want you to click on the link below, and it's either PayPal or Cash App, and you can pay your $33.33 to enroll in the university, which I spend twice that, at least once a month, on a deep tissue massage, which my sisters, it's so worth it, and so is this, if this is you. I know there's at least 12 to 33 of you, and I've already had at least 5 of you who've already paid and already enrolled, and I'm excited and I can't wait, because this is something that is ordained by God, my creator, and also yours. So if you're a part of this, I don't have to give you any more information than that. There's a link below for the $33.33, which is worth every penny, just like my deep tissue massage. You're going to get 20 10-minute videos. You're going to get 7 live webinars with me. You're going to get 3 guided meditations and affirmations. You're going to get your training manual and your workbook, and you're going to get 1 angelic message tailor-made for you. So make sure when you click the link that you give me your name, your email, your telephone number, and your date of birth so that I can send you your emotional inventory, which is your enrollment package to begin. And I can't wait to take this journey with you. And if you're a college student, then just personal message me or direct message me here, and I can give you your student discount based on the photo of your student ID, because I want all divine feminine beings between the ages of 18 and up to be a part of this experience, because I've already known, as I've done workshops over the past 3 years, and I've taught women over the 5,000s, over the past 50 workshops, that I know this is necessary, and in my own personal life, in my healing, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and vibrationally, it's necessary. And I feel called by my creator, and in my timeline I've chosen to embark on this journey with those of you who will join me. And for those of you who've already sent your Cash Apps, I'm so thankful. I'm so excited. I can't wait to start on January 31st. And if this is you, again, please click the link below and personal message me, and I'll send you your emotional inventory. I can't wait to join you. And for those of you who aren't, you can check out some more Awakening to Ascension information on Sparks of Divine Light Healing. You can check out Victor Odo on Facebook and YouTube. You can check out Ralph Smart. You can check out, who else do I like to look at all the time on Facebook? Those are the main people that I follow, because I just got on social media about 9 to 12 months ago. But if it's not me, please let it be someone. And if it's not your local church, mosque, community group, or cell group, continue to develop your spirit, because we're in a time where it's necessary. And if you don't have a support group of people who are like-minded and on your same soul journey to get yourself back home where you came from, it can be difficult. Suicide is never the answer, and depression doesn't have to be your destination. You can always get your soul out of the slump that it's in, because the God within you understands the God within me is speaking the truth right now. So I'm thankful you watched this video. Let's clear our energy before we go. We're going to start by reminding ourselves who we are. And we do that by focusing in on our third eye, breathing in and telling ourselves the truth, starting with the first truth. I am divinely guided by my intuition. Then I touch my throat, which is my throat chakra, and I remind myself, I am in alignment with my personal truths. Then I touch my heart, which is the center of my vortex of my being that connects me back to my spirit, which is the portal back to the God source that made me. And I breathe in and I remind myself, I am loved. I forgive myself and others. Then I get really good and situated into the fact that I know that I'm a multidimensional being, all is well and always will be. I breathe in my solar plexus and I say the truth that I am strong and confident in who I am. I move a little further and I get into this body and I realize that I deserve every good and perfect thing that comes to me. I breathe in my sacral chakra and I say the truth that I am allowing myself to experience pleasure and abundance. Then I go down to the root, and I put it in my being, and I realize in my body the divine truth that I am safe and secure, trusting more and fearing less. Then I remind myself, above all and everything, that I am infinite and limitless. And so are you. Ashe. Thank you for being on this journey. Thank you for being in this body. Thank you for being in this moment in time. Thank you for surviving and thriving. Continue to love yourself as I love you, and the God that made you and this entire universe loves you just as much and always more every day. Ashe. If I join you, I'll see you there.